Hi, I'm Shante Frazier, co-founder of WellCapped, which is a beauty tech company based out of Atlanta. So WellCapped is a beauty tech company, and our first offering is a wig rental company, which I know sounds crazy, but I like to make the analogy of shoes. So if you think about shoes in the late 80s, early 90s, people had one or two pairs of shoes that they wear with every outfit. And then a shift happened where people started to think of their shoes as an accessory. And that same shift is happening in the hair industry today, where people want in different colors, cuts, and textures to go with their outfits because of their favorite celebrities and influencers. Yeah, so some of the problems that we're dealing with, or challenges, or even opportunities that we're looking at today, are one, getting customers familiar with the rental model. We were crazy and we started WellCapped in 2022. My cousin Laura Mitchell and I, which if you remember that time was the height of COVID, so people were not trying to even shake hands. So imagine trying to convince consumers to put on a wig that someone else wore. But we overcame that by partnering with different influencers, different content creators, and destigmatizing the process of renting wigs, which is also better for your environment. I really think our product offering sells itself. The hair is not cheap, so the hair costs money. And it really makes a lot of sense to go with WellCapped if you're someone who wears a lot of hair extensions and wigs. Instead of going out and spending $300, $500, $800 on your hair, you can come to us. When you're done with it, you send it back. We sanitize, we restyle it, and we make it look brand new. So WellCapped really sells itself, but partnering with influencers, partnering with different content creators to really get the word out there about what we're offering. WellCapped is a completely e-commerce company right now, so we don't have any brick and mortars. We sell directly to consumers using Shopify. Our website is built completely on Shopify. Our members go online, they choose their wig, they check out, and then we ship it to them. And when they're done with it, they have a pre-labeled poly mailer in their box, and they use that to mail it back to us. And then we work with local hairstylists to handle the washing, sanitization, and restyling of that hair. Right now, 2.6 million U.S. consumers, which are predominantly African-American women, are wearing wigs and hair extensions, myself included, but I believe that number is really low. We see that it's now scaling across different races and also more women who had never considered wigs. Maybe like 8 years ago, if you would have told me I would have became a wig girl, I wouldn't have believed you, but it's so convenient and it allows you to play around with different colors and styles without damaging your natural hair. So now I just wake up and I can go without having to spend too much time on my hair. And I think more women are becoming like me, realizing they can protect their natural hair and their natural curls by wearing wigs and hair extensions instead of applying chemicals and different heat to their real hair. Yes, that is me. The girls like to switch it up. If you go through my Instagram feed, it looks like 5 different personalities. So women are now, it's not like how our mothers and our grandmothers were, where from 1940 until, who knows, the 90s, they had the same hairstyle. We are playing around with different styles, different looks, different textures, and I love that for us. Yeah, so I actually found out about MVS through the PenFed Foundation. They have an accelerator where they accept, I believe, 10 companies a year. They have 2 different cohorts. And we were in the summer cohort, and then from there we were invited to this conference. And I wish I would have found out about it a lot sooner. I've made so many connections here, met so many different people, learned more about how I could be leveraging my VA benefits. So wish I would have found out a lot earlier. I went through the ROTC program at Spelman College. I was the first Spelmanite to receive the SMP scholarship. So did ROTC at Georgia State University because Spelman didn't have its own program. And then from there, commissioned as an intelligence officer in the Ohio Army National Guard. So I joined ROTC in college, and then I joined initially to get the scholarship, if I'm being completely transparent, but it was honestly one of the best decisions I made in my life. I learned so much discipline, and if anyone who knows me knows I'm the last person you would envision in the military. I hate running, I hate spiders, I hate camping, but I learned so much about myself and the boundaries that I have through the military. I discovered so much about myself, things that I never envisioned myself doing. I hate loud noises, so I never thought I would pull a trigger on a gun, but I got experiences that you can only get through the military, and I met so many people who have been amazing, and yeah, I'm just really honored to be a part of this country's military. I was so nervous going on that stage, but everyone was so welcoming, so kind. They made it easy to get out there and tell people about WellCapped. I was talking to a room full of men, so I didn't think anyone would understand what I was pitching, but people caught on and seemed to really love the idea. I had a few people come up to me and tell me, like, my wife would love your company, so I'm excited. 100%. I have so many new LinkedIn connections now, so many emails I need to get out tonight. I met so many different people, from investors to potential customers to people who are helping build our brand strategy. Very excited to be in this room where so many people are making things happen. Yes, I will definitely be back next year, so you can find me here next year. And then also I'm on LinkedIn at Shante Frazier. WellCapped is on Instagram under WellCapped. We're also on LinkedIn. And then my personal Instagram is Shante Lene 12. Shante Frazier at WellCapped, and my name is spelled SHANTE FRAZIER.